Hello friends, in this video I am going to show a horticulture field of the Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, which is located at Hesarghatta, Bengaluru. So in this area you can find many horticultural crops, research and fruit crops, medicinal plants, and the aromatic plants are also which are being cultivated. So this is the field, this demonstration field. I am standing in the demo field, you can see over here. So all these plants that are grown over here are for demonstration purpose. So they conduct a horticulture fair yearly once. So once video I have uploaded the horticulture fair also. So there the demonstration unit will be fully active then, and people will be coming to see this field. But now there are no people over here, so you can freely look at each plant that I am going to show you and what type of crops they are growing, fruit crops, what type of medicinal plants they are doing research. You can just have a look at it. So this is the peppermint, mentha, which we call it as pudina. So this is the wild variety of pudina. This is not the farm variety that we usually take from the vendors. So this is the wild variety. It is very fragrant. So standing this is more highly fragrant than the other varieties that we take in the market. And this is the cultivated variety. So this is the variety that we get in the markets and all. This is a farm cultivated variety. So when we compare this is more aromatic than the wild variety. And this is another mint variety called as Mentha Arvensis. This one was Mentha Viridis, and this is Mentha Piperita. So when we move on to this another mint, so almost there are 5 to 6 varieties of mint is there. So you can see over here these leaves are very broad than that, but smell is very less when compared to that, and fragrance is also different than the other varieties. So this is Mentha Citrata. So you can see here the leaves are all spine like thing. So that is why it is called as spicata. Leaves are all very spiny like thing. You can see the leaf margins over here. Leaf margins are very spiny, but in other cases it is not that spiny also. So this is Mentha Citrata variety, and this is another variety called as Mentha Citrata. Mentha Citrata. So you can see here also the leaves and all are very different from the other varieties that I am showing you, and the smell is completely different. So this is not at all smelling like mint. It is completely giving a different fragrant, but it is also belonging to Mentha Citrata. This is long coriander. So this is another aromatic crop, long coriander. This is Pacholi Pogostimon. This is one highly medicinal valuable plant. This is called as Pacholi Pogostimon. So you can see over here Pacholi. And this is pandanus. Usually this pandanus, the flowers of the pandanus and all, like torna, they will put it in front of marriages, any functions and all happens, any auspicious function happens, then they hang this flowers of pandanus. So that is one of the importance of pandanus. And this is the rosemary leaf. This rosemary and all is used for the vegetative purposes and all, and even oil is created. So this is rosemary, which is highly fragrant. Yes, it is Rosmarinus officinalis. You can see here it is highly fragrant. So much variety you can see. It's very, very strong aromatic smell is coming from this one. And this is the Tulsi variety. So in Tulsi only can see Ocimum tenuiflorum. This is the holy basil, which is light purple in color, and this is they call Krishna Tulsi and Rama Tulsi, we call it as. This is Sri Tulsi, it is called as holy basil. This is greenish in color, bit dark green. This is purple in color, so we call this as Krishna Tulsi. And we have one more variety. This is called as camphor basil. This is called as Karpura Tulsi. Ocimum, it is called as Kilimandasiricum. So this is your Karpura Tulsi, and this is your clove basil. You can see this Ocimum gratisum. This is called as. This is also belonging to same Lamiaceae family. All are Tulsi basil. And this is French basil, Ocimum basilicum. You can see this, and this is vetiver. This vetiver is used for grasses and all you can use. And you have lemongrass. This lemongrass will be highly medicinal, so it will be having a lemon flavor. So if you just crush the leaves like this, and if you smell, you will get a strong lemon flavor, and you can use this lemongrass for making tea and all. So it relieves headache, and it's a relaxant like thing. It's similar to coffee. When we use this, when we boil the tea along with these leaves, it's like mood enhancer. It relaxes your moods. If you have any stress and all, it goes off. You'll feel very relieved. So this is about your lemongrass. This is Bacopa. which is also called as Jalabrahmi. So this Bacopa is called brain enhancer. It is used to improve the memory power and all. So it is very useful for to treat the brain disorders and all. This is called as Centella asiatica. Ondelaga in Kannada we call it as Indian pennywort, also it is called as Ondelaga. This is also a highly medicinal plant. So far in that side what we found was all the aromatic plants that I had shown. This side are all the medicinal plants. And Bringaraj, Eclipta alba. Bringaraj is very beneficial for hair growth. Everybody would have seen in the advertisement and all, in the Induleka advertisement and all. So this is that Bringaraj that is useful for to prevent the hair fall, and it helps in the hair growth, all those things. And this is Hemigraphis colorata. It is called as tincture plant. It is normally called as tincture plant, Hemigraphis. So whenever a bone has been broken or any skin issues, they tie this plant so that it heals quickly. It is called as tincture plant. And this is pepper plant, long pepper. This side all long pepper it is growing. And this is Sclitoria. Many people would have seen this Sclitoria also. It is called as Shankar Pushpa. This Shankar Pushpa is very beneficial for to treat cardiac diseases, disorders. It controls the sugar level also. And along with this you have even stevia plant also. Stevia, from which the natural sugars has been extracted, stevia. So this plant is all stevia. So it is mixed over here, stevia and this Ondelaga is mixed over. The Shankar Pushpa is mixed. So this is the stevia plant. And this is Andrographis paniculata. Usually this Andrographis paniculata also it is a highly bitter plant. So I'll show you this Andrographis paniculata. Yes, this is the Andrographis paniculata. This is highly bitter. So it helps to reduce the sugar level, reduces the cholesterol. And when this plant, when the snake is bitten, you can use this plant also. It is anti-venom also. It is having anti-venom properties also. It is having Andrographis paniculata. It's highly bitter. This plant is highly bitter. That is one of this plant. And this is Ascorius. This is one more plant, Ascorius, you can see over here. Coleus. So whenever we get cold, cough and all, we use this dotpatre, we call in Kannada. So this is called as Coleus. So you have different varieties of Coleus. So this is Coleus. So whenever you're getting cough or cold, if all these people will be growing this plant in the pots itself. So this can be eaten. This is another variety of Coleus. Such broad leaves you can see over here. And it is highly fragrant also. Coleus Aromaticus, as I said you, this is Coleus Aromaticus, this is Coleus forcoli. So this is highly aromatic, and this is the plant, we call it as in Tamil Karpuravalli we call it as, and in Kannada Dotpatre we call it as. For cold, cough and all we consume this plant. So this is also another variety of Coleus Vertebroidis. It is called as Ascorius Vertebroidis. And this is called as Rahulfia. We have different varieties of Rahulfia, Serpentina and all those things we have. So this Rahulfia is also against to treat the snake venom and all. So this is called Rahulfia. Sarpagandha it is also called as. So when you grow this Rahulfia, snake will not come in front of your houses and all. It is used to treat the snake bites and all. This is Rahulfia, and this is periwinkle. So this everybody would have seen, pink color and white color will get periwinkle, Catharanthus roseus it is called as Catharanthus. So this root has a very important drug called as vinblastine and vincristine, that is highly anti-cancerous drug. So many researches is happening to treat the cancers. And this is the aloe vera. So you can see aloe vera, everybody's house you'll be growing aloe vera. And this is our insulin plant, Costus pictus, Costus speciosus. So there are so many things. This is insulin plant. So this also treats sugar, diabetes. It controls the diabetes. So it is called as insulin plant. It is also called as insulin plant. It is called. This one belongs to the ginger family. It is Alpinia calcarea, Sugandha mala it is called as. It belongs to the ginger family. Like cardamom, it grows down. And Sauropus andrographis, star gooseberry this is. And this one also everybody would have seen, Shatavari it is called as Asparagus. So this is also used in culinary and all, for food and all people use this as. Like how we use coriander, the Western Arabian dishes people use this asparagus for food they use. And this is Gymnema Sylvester. So this Gymnema has been infected. It is not very good. This Gymnema Sylvester, this is called as. This is another important medicinal plant. And this everybody would have known, Amruta Balli it is called in Kannada. Tinospora cordifolia. This leaf looks like heart-like thing. You can look at the leaf. It resembles a heart. So it is useful to treat the heart disorders and all. Tinospora cordifolia. So this is very important. Even these leaves can be consumed when boiling tea. It is good for your entire heart and all. And this is, as I said, it is Clitoria, butterfly pea, it is Shankar Pushpa, it is called, highly beneficial this is. So these are some of the aromatic crops that I wanted to show you. You can see the entire field, the aromatic crops and horticulture crops. But this side you have the floriculture crops. Floriculture, and this is horticulture, different mango varieties, dragon fruit and all you have. So this I'll give it in separate videos, because the video will become too lengthy. I will make separate videos for the floriculture crops and the horticulture flower crops. You can see that horticulture crops. I wish all these videos was very helpful for you. I wanted to show how these people grow plants, crops, and what type of researches they do in and around Bangalore. I wanted to show you that. So as a life science aspirant, as a life science student, what and all are the opportunities you can do. That is also one of the aim of showing all this video. If you like this video, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.